In the bustling suburbs of Lagos, behind the closed doors of a quiet hotel, a horrifying crime unfolded where a man identified as Amos Daniel was arrested for allegedly killing a woman believed to be his girlfriend in a hotel located in Ayobo area of Lagos State. On a seemingly normal Thursday afternoon, a man checked into a hotel using a fake address. His name, Amos Daniel. At the time, no one suspected that by the end of the day, someone would be dead and Amos would be at the center of it all. The woman involved was Endurance, a young woman originally from Akwa Ibom State. Her connection to Amos is where things start to get confusing. Some said Amos and Endurance were in a serious relationship, while others claimed she was just a commercial sex worker and that Amos had been one of her former clients. So what really happened that day? According to emerging reports, Amos allegedly invited Endurance to a hotel he booked, but he wasn't alone. He was joined later by several friends, and there were 3 men in total. Endurance arrived shortly after them, and that raises questions. Why would a young woman walk into a hotel room with 3 men? Was this a pre-arranged encounter for sex work, or was something far more sinister being planned? No one can say for certain, but by that evening, things took a deadly turn. Around 8 p.m. that night, the hotel's manager stepped outside to refuel the power generator with diesel. That was when he heard it, a strange noise coming from one of the rooms. Not a loud bang, not shouting. It sounded like a faint cry for help. Startled, he approached the hallway and knocked on a nearby room. The guest inside came out and confirmed it too. He had also heard it and he was worried. That cry for help wasn't an illusion. With a growing sense of urgency, hotel staff and a few volunteers began searching room by room. When they reached Amos Daniel's room, there was no answer. They knocked, no response. After several tries, the manager used a spare key to open the door. Inside, a gruesome sight awaited them. On the floor lay a lifeless body of a young woman, Endurance, covered in blood. The injuries were brutal. Multiple stab wounds across her stomach, head, and ribs. A sharp object had clearly been used, and Amos, he was gone. While the hotel staff scrambled to react, Amos attempted to flee, scaling the hotel's fence in desperation, but fate wasn't on his side. As he tried to escape, something fell from his clothing. A dagger. The gatekeeper saw it, grew suspicious, and raised the alarm. Moments later, Amos was caught and severely beaten by bystanders before being handed over to the Nigerian police. Lagos State Police arrived quickly. Crime scene photos were taken. Evidence was gathered, and what they uncovered raised the more disturbing questions. As part of investigation, police took Amos to his house for proper search. Inside Amos' residence, what police recovered was shocking. The Lagos State Police recovered a UTC axe, a cutlass, machete, several jackknives, a pair of service jungle boots, laptops, a large pair of scissors, and even a traditional sponge often associated with local rituals were recovered from Amos's residence. Was this just a brutal murder, or was there something ritualistic behind it? Endurance's body was taken to the mortuary at Mainland General Hospital Yaba for autopsy. Meanwhile, the case has been handed over to the State Criminal Investigation Department for a more thorough investigation. As for Amos Daniel, he now awaits justice, but many questions remains unanswered. But before we go into the questions, if you are new here, please like, share, subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the bell notification button so that you receive updates when I drop new videos. Before we draw the curtain on today's episode, here are some of the questions that needs answers. What really brought Endurance to that hotel? And how long has this been planned by Amos and his friends? Was this a case of organ harvesting or a ritual murder? Oftentimes, we have had cases of this nature. Just when you think women will learn and take their security as a serious business, then boom, another murder case pops up again. It is beginning to feel like our women are now endangered species in this country. The relevant authorities and women agencies should, as a matter of urgency, sit up and save our women from this doom that seems like it has befallen them. Please, ladies, do stay safe out there and be very vigilant.